So it seems that Disney are finally testing new names for Disney's Hollywood studios within select focus groups, but we'll discuss what they are up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack, this is DSNY Newscast. Go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, hit that notification icon whilst you're at it, and also check out Universal Newscast. But before we get into the news for today, I just want to say a massive thank you once again for hitting 50,000 subscribers if you haven't watched the Q&A video. It's a huge achievement that you and me together have reached with DSNY Newscast, so for that, thank you. But I'm also going to be launching another YouTube channel for vlogging called the Jack Kendall YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description box down below or in the top corner up here, so therefore you can go and subscribe to it. And on that channel it's going to contain Disney vlogs, behind the scene glimpses at DSNY Newscast, and just general stuff about my life. And tomorrow I'm going to be flying out to Disneyland Paris for a week with my brother Danny. Here's a photo of us both in Disneyland Paris back in 2015 with me annoying him in Frontierland. But don't worry, there's still going to be DSNY Newscast going up on Tuesday and Thursday this week, with a bonus episode possibly going up on Wednesday, depending on if Disney announce anything big to do with Toy Story Land like we're expecting. So with all of that out of the way, let's get right on into the news. So we all know that Disney's Hollywood Studios is in a state of transition at the moment, as nearly half of the park is down for construction, with Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening in the next 2 years. And the whole theme behind Disney's Hollywood Studios has basically faded away, with the last real remnants of the backlot studios concept behind Disney's Hollywood Studios ending with the removal of the backlot studio tour back in September of 2014. So it's natural that Disney are going to be changing the name, but choosing the right name is clearly proving to be difficult, as we have seen these images that Mickey Views has obtained from a source within a closed focus group for Disney. And this specific focus group in the past has apparently tested names such as Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I've got to say isn't the best name for that attraction in my opinion, as I can see people walking around the park and accidentally messing up that name all the time. Also, if you're a person within one of these Disney focus groups, please choose your answers wisely, as these focus groups have heavily influenced Disney in the past, and will all be stuck with the name chosen in the long run. So what are the names that Disney are reportedly testing? Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney Kaleidoscope Park, Disney Storyverse Park, Disney Hyperia Park, Disney Beyond Park, Disney Cinemagic Park, Disney Legends, Disney XL Park, and Disney Cinemagine Park. Now, before everybody goes crazy about the selection of these names, it's important to understand that just because Disney are testing these names doesn't necessarily mean that any of these names will eventually become the new name of Disney's Hollywood Studios. However, the source has stated that Disney Beyond Park was focused on as a separate question altogether. But what's really interesting from this survey leak is, despite us all knowing that Disney's Hollywood Studios is changing its overall theme to more immersive worlds, is that we are now finally seeing Disney outline the concept in writing, as we see with this description for the park here. Enter this newly named Disney theme park and completely immerse yourself in the realm of some of your favourite stories. Step into imagined worlds made real and take the lead in the adventure that surrounds you at every turn. From the edge of the galaxy to the imaginative world of toys, familiar locales become the settings of exhilarating quests to call your own. So to summarise, none of this is set in stone, as Disney have been long rumoured to be discussing new names for the park for quite a while, such as Disney's Hollywood or Disney's Hollywood Adventure. But they do have some time left before they have to push forward with a new name for this park, as I'd expect the new name to be announced maybe before summer of 2018 when Toy Story Land opens, but definitely before Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens in fall of 2019. Now, sticking with the topic of Disney's Hollywood Studios, the demolition of the Studio 4 building next to One Man's Dream is really moving along, as the entire building will be dismantled to make way for a much larger entranceway into Toy Story Land. And right next door to the Studio 4 building, we can now see that the One Man's Dream signage is now readying for the installation of the new sign for Walt Disney Presents when it opens in September. And lastly, over at Disney Springs, we are now beginning to see the demolition start on the Disney Quest building, as we have previously seen permits filed for the demo of this building to make way for the all-new new NBA experience which will take the space that Disney Quest currently occupies. But now, it's over to you, Walt and Iz. I think that we, as a community together, can come up with a much better name for Disney's Hollywood Studios. So I would really like to hear your suggestions on what you would want Disney to call Disney's Hollywood Studios after it's finished its renovation and it gets a brand new name. And don't forget to leave a Hidden Mickey timestamp along with your suggestion to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast pin. And congratulations to Peggy for winning with this suggestion from the Thursday video, and also congratulations to Catherine for winning for this suggestion from the bonus video all about the Halloween overlay coming to Mission Breakout at California Adventure. So congratulations to you two. And go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel. These videos come out on a Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday this week as well. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.